having 5 seniors, we all like kind of collectively, like we came up with goals at the beginning of the season. We didn't meet all of them, but I think it was nice like going in having the goals of what we wanted to do, and I think that helped us stay on track throughout the season.
It put us all on the same page, knew what we needed to strive for.
Yeah, it was definitely different, especially tearing my ACL last year. I knew that the season for me would look different, but it would look different for our team because of our starters who we had this year compared to last year.
It definitely was a big change, going from full-time JV last year to especially stepping up at the end of the year and starting a couple of the last games.
But I knew what the varsity players wanted coming into this, and I knew what the seniors wanted coming into it, and I was willing to put the work in.
I love the challenge. So I was able to put myself to work and show my true potential better than I did last year. So the best thing to do was to look to the varsity, our seniors, and keep on pushing myself even though they butt their heads and they can keep on us up. I think it's the same.
Yeah, the Tecumseh game that we played them at Tecumseh, we knew that it was going to be a tough game. We beat them at home the first time, but we knew that they were going to come ready to play. Everybody does against us. So we all played very well together. We moved the ball. We played as a team. We picked each other up. So.
But as a team, we played the best during Green and in Tecumseh.
Lower expectations for them, and they kind of came out fighting, so we didn't really expect that. But I think having a game that close and sending it into overtime helped us and built us up as a team, and we knew how to fight in those hard situations.
Seniors, we talked about beating them. We lost to them in the CBC title game last year, and we knew that coming in, they're always ready to play against us. They have been the past 4 years. So we knew that the first half we didn't do what we needed to do, and then when Tiffany hit that shot, we knew that us seniors had to step up. There was no choice but to play.
It gives me adrenaline. It makes me excited to win, but we shouldn't have done that in that game.
I was very nervous. I knew that it could be our last game, but we could also go on, and I just knew that throughout the season we had so many ups and downs, and some games you never knew what to expect out of our team. We didn't know if we were going to play good. We didn't know if we were going to turn the ball over 20 times. We just didn't know what to expect, so there were a lot of nerves going into that game, but we started off the game strong. It just didn't finish off the way we wanted to.
It was definitely nerve-wracking because I knew the stakes that I had to be held to and the standards that were set and expected of me.
Insane amount of pressure, but I also knew that we all had a job to do.
It was just a fact that we all knew that it could possibly be our last game, which made it watching film more intensely and just going through practice and realizing this could be our last moments.
For me, I think it was once we got 5 fouls, and knowing we had to keep fouling. They were making their foul shots and nothing was going our way, and I fouled out and I just kind of looked up and that's it.
But it really set in when I fouled out again because everyone was just looking at me and they expected me to have something to say, and I just couldn't find the words to say anything.
I replayed the fourth quarter. I wasn't even playing, and I replayed it in my head so many times because we had a good game. We were battling the whole time. But just having to sit there and not do anything about it, for me, the vibe on the court is such a big thing. So I'll constantly give people high fives or pick them up with something to shake it off. We have to keep moving on.
I grew up with Tiffany. I played AAU with Tiffany. So to sit there and think this is could be my last game ever with her.
I knew I played hard. It was very emotional for the loss, but I'm proud of us. We played hard.
That I wanted to just cry because I saw people just fouling, and I knew that it was going to be over.
Yeah, it's just everybody's emotions coming as one, and we all know we felt the same. You could just see it on everybody's faces, especially when the tears started rolling, because we're there together for 4 or 5 months, working in the summer and then coming into the season early. We all just became a sisterhood, and just seeing that end, especially with the seniors we had.
Definitely emotional. Got to say the freshmen had said their thank yous to all the seniors, or the underclassmen did, and then we all just talked for a minute about the season, about how grateful we were for it, and just said our last goodbyes, unfortunately.
I just remember looking at all the seniors, the 4 other seniors on the team. I've played with 3 of them since we were babies, since we first started playing basketball. So it was really hard to look at them and thank them for what they've done and being a great teammate. And it was hard to look at the underclassmen too, because we've all been so close over the past years that they've came in. So it was really devastating. It was sad.
I personally, this year, are on our way to the Tecumseh game. Me, Tiffany, and Layla were on the bus just like before the game, just like singing and just having fun, which I think like got us like ready for the game, just like excited to play together and just bond.
Not basketball. I think I would say like going to the Ohio State games and eating out and everything. But I also think last year's tournament run, all of those games were pretty intense, and it was fun.
All the time, like off the basketball court, like we've made so many different friends playing travel ball, like travel AAU, outside of summer ball, like things like that. We've made so many new friends. It's been amazing to meet that many new people and find people who have the same talent as you and have the same drive that you do for the sport.
We
Yes.
watched the like
The
parades.
Logan County Braves game.
That was
That
crazy.
was amazing.
They were shooting better than us. It was crazy.
And all the times that coach said fell practice. That made my day.
Yeah. I definitely think for like team bonding, like again, I was out here for 2 years, but I really did enjoy the OSU games, like going out to eat with everybody and things like that. My personal favorite was when last year Ashcraft came to practice with new glasses, and they were like bold black frames, and she had her hair dyed black and everything like that. And we started making NMO jokes because like she just resembled it, and then end of practice I was on the line, but like still to this day I think it was worth it. It was really funny.
Megan, she was my AAU coach, so playing AAU with her was very fun. And just having the same coaches throughout the 4 years has been nice. No like change up or anything.
They were hard on us, definitely, but they did it out of love. And I've had a lot of tough coaches in my basketball career, and I would say they're probably one of the best coaches I've ever had.
So my basketball IQ wasn't really high, and I think that's something they definitely worked with me on, and I think that definitely showed up this year and like was pretty obvious.
They've had a huge impact on me. I mean, they are my family, but they don't treat me as family when we're on the court. They treat me as one of the players. They have pushed me tremendously. The past season, I had them travel all around the country with me to play basketball, and it was such a great experience, and they pushed me every single day to be better. And
Even when things get hard, things get frustrating, you have to be the bigger person. Because at the end of the day, you cannot accomplish anything you want to accomplish if it's not you. Can nobody else push you other than yourself. You have to be bigger than the problem.
This my freshman year, I was not the best player, and they developed me into the player I am now.
She had those same skills she wanted us to develop our freshman year, and I think those stayed mostly the same, so it's been nice to have the same goals.
Coach Ashcraft, she's pushed me a lot to make me a better player. And then Randy, he's the softer coach, so I liked having him when I was feeling a little angry, because I have a temper.
Yeah, I would definitely say Randy's our teddy bear, but like in the best way possible, because like she said, he is a soccer coach, but when it comes to things that were serious, he got serious this year, and that was a side of him I don't think we saw last year.
And when Coach Ashcraft came in, she set this line of goals that we had and standards that we needed to set. And over the past 2 years with the class before us, they definitely showed us that basketball is more than just playing the sport. It's about family, and the coaches have shown us that.
Relationship from there. But then coming in my freshman year, I could just tell that the whole atmosphere was different. It was so much better. Like, you walk in that gym and it's nothing but passion just being spilled everywhere.
I just want to say to the seniors, I love all of you, even if I'm not close with all of you, and I just want to let you know that we will be carrying on your legacy and making sure that we keep the energy going through your team.
And I hope my seniors the best of luck, because some are going off to continue basketball, some is going to explore their career. And even though I have not to meet you guys for so long, only 2 years, I'm happy I got to meet you guys, and you guys are a part of my life. And don't forget about me.
I think the thing that we really made a difference in was like the drive and like resilience and persistence that we have, because like we did have ups and downs throughout the season, like 100%, like there's no denying that, but we kept pushing. Every quarter, like we just kept working. We had bad quarters, we had really good ones, but we consistently kept working for what we wanted.
This year especially, I think we kind of took on the role as seniors to like hold people accountable and make sure they're doing their jobs. But I think that's something that like the seniors last year kind of instilled in us. So I think that culture is something that's changing, and we've been able to pass that down